Have you ever heard of a ship that sailed the seas with not a soul on board? Picture this. The year is 1872. A British ship sailing the Atlantic Ocean stumbles upon a sight that sends chills down every sailor's spine. A ship, completely intact, sails aimlessly, its sails billowing in the wind. But there's something eerily wrong. There's not a single soul on board. Food and drink are laid out as if waiting for the crew to return, but the crew is nowhere to be found. This isn't a scene from a horror movie, but a chilling chapter in maritime history. The ship's name, the Mary Celeste. What happened to its crew? Did they meet a ghastly end, or did they simply vanish into thin air? These questions have puzzled historians and mystery lovers for over a century. This is the story of the Mary Celeste, the ghost ship of the Atlantic. Our tale begins in 1861 in the shipyards of Spencer's Island, Nova Scotia. As the brisk sea air swept across the shipyard, the sound of hammers clanging against iron filled the air. The ship taking form was a brigantine, a two-masted sailing vessel known for its speed and agility. This was the birth of a ship initially known as Amazon. The Amazon, with her sleek hull and twin masts, was a sight to behold. She was constructed under the watchful eye of a seasoned shipwright, Joshua Dewis. The Amazon was meant for trade and transport, and she was equipped to weather the harshest of seas. From the moment she slid into the waters of the Bay of Fundy, the Amazon was destined for a life of adventure. Over the next decade, the Amazon crisscrossed the globe, bearing cargo and passengers. She sailed to the West Indies, the Indian Ocean, and the Mediterranean, each voyage adding to her reputation as a dependable and sturdy ship. However, her early years weren't without incident. She had her share of misfortunes, from collisions to groundings, but she always sailed on. In 1867, a significant change occurred. The Amazon was sold to an American mariner, Richard W. Haynes, and with this change of ownership came a change of name. The Amazon was reborn as the Mary Celeste. She was refitted and repaired, ready to embark on a new chapter of her life under the Star-Spangled Banner. However, the Mary Celeste was more than just a vessel of trade and transport. She was a symbol of human ambition, a testament to our desire to conquer the unknown. The Mary Celeste was a ship of dreams, carrying the aspirations of her crew and the hopes of a nation. Little did anyone know, the Mary Celeste was destined for a voyage that would etch her name in maritime lore. She was about to embark on a journey that would transform her from a mere ship into a legend, a ghost ship that would forever haunt the annals of nautical history. The date was November 7th, 1872. The Mary Celeste set sail from New York, bound for Genoa, Italy. A day like any other, with the crisp autumn wind at her back, the Mary Celeste embarked on what was supposed to be a routine voyage. Her cargo hold was filled to the brim with over 1,700 barrels of industrial alcohol, a volatile and flammable substance destined for the sunny vineyards of Italy. The ship was not alone in her journey. She carried a crew of 7 seasoned sailors, men who had weathered many a storm and knew the sea like the back of their hands. The ship's captain, Benjamin Briggs, a man of stern countenance and unyielding resolve, was also on board. Accompanying him were his wife, Sarah, and their 2-year-old daughter, Sophia. They were a close-knit family, often accompanying Briggs on his maritime adventures. The image of the family sharing a meal in the captain's cabin, the laughter and stories echoing through the ship's corridors, is a hauntingly serene picture of domesticity amidst the wild, untamed ocean. The voyage began as any other, with clear skies and calm seas. The ship's log, meticulously maintained by Captain Briggs, noted nothing out of the ordinary. The last entry, dated November 25th, spoke of good weather and smooth sailing. It read, "At 4:30, spotted Santa Maria Island, bearing east. Winds light, fair weather, all sails set." It was a simple, unremarkable entry, belying none of the eerie mystery that was about to unfold. After that, the Atlantic Ocean seemed to swallow the Mary Celeste whole. No more log entries were made, no distress signals were sent out. It was as if the ship and its inhabitants had simply disappeared, swallowed by the vast, unforgiving sea. The Mary Celeste, her crew, and the captain's family had vanished, leaving behind nothing but whispers and echoes in the salty sea air. Then the Mary Celeste vanished into the vast expanse of the Atlantic. A month later, on December 5th, 1872, the British ship D.I. Gratia stumbled upon an eerie sight. Amidst the vast emptiness of the Atlantic, a spectre emerged. The Mary Celeste, a ship adrift and abandoned, yet eerily perfect in her solitude. The crew of the D.I. Gratia, led by Captain Morehouse, cautiously boarded the ghostly vessel. They found it in an uncanny state, as if frozen in time. The ship was in good condition, sails partially set, with no apparent signs of a struggle or damage. Everything was eerily in its place, save for one chilling absence: the crew. The people who once brought life to the Mary Celeste had vanished as if plucked from existence, leaving behind only the echo of their presence. The ship's logbook, last updated 10 days prior, suggested a routine voyage. The cargo of industrial alcohol was intact, and the crew's personal belongings were untouched. The table in the captain's cabin was set for a meal, the food untouched. Yet the lifeboat was missing, and a single rope trailed behind the ship as if it had been hastily cut. This baffling scene sparked 1,000 questions. Where was the crew of the Mary Celeste? What could have prompted them to abandon a perfectly seaworthy ship? Why did they leave their personal belongings behind? And where did they go? It was as if they were swallowed by the sea, leaving behind not a trace nor a clue to their fate. The Mary Celeste was a ship shrouded in mystery, her story an enigma wrapped in a riddle. The very air seemed to hum with the untold stories of her missing crew, their voices carried away by the winds, their fate lost in the vast expanse of the sea. In the end, the D.I. Gratia's crew sailed the Mary Celeste to Gibraltar, where she was declared a derelict. Yet, her tale was far from over. The mystery of her abandoned crew would echo through the ages, sparking theories and debates, and leaving a legacy that still lingers today. The Mary Celeste was a ship without a soul, adrift on the lonely seas. So what happened to the crew of the Mary Celeste? It's a question that has haunted the minds of maritime historians, conspiracy theorists, and mystery lovers for over a century. Let's delve into the various theories that have been proposed over the years. One of the early theories was mutiny. Some speculated that the crew, tired of the captain's stern orders, rebelled and took control of the ship. But this theory is riddled with holes. There were no signs of a struggle on the ship, and the personal belongings of the crew and captain were left undisturbed. If a mutiny had occurred, wouldn't the crew have taken their belongings? Then there's the theory of piracy. The Atlantic Ocean was a notorious hotspot for pirates during the late 19th century. However, this theory also falls flat. Pirates typically left a trail of destruction, but the Mary Celeste was found in good condition. Moreover, the ship's cargo, a valuable load of industrial alcohol, was largely untouched. Pirates, known for their love of plunder, would scarcely leave such a bounty behind. The seaquake theory suggests that a violent underwater earthquake might have scared the crew into abandoning the ship. This theory, while plausible, lacks concrete evidence. No records of a seaquake in the region during the Mary Celeste's voyage exist. Additionally, the ship showed no signs of damage from such an event. Theories abound, and some even venture into the realm of the supernatural. Ghosts, sea monsters, and Bermuda Triangle-like phenomena have all been suggested. While these theories add a layer of intrigue and fascination, they are, unsurprisingly, unsupported by any tangible evidence. So, we're left with a multitude of theories and a dearth of solid proof. The lack of concrete evidence is what makes the Mary Celeste such an enduring mystery. Each theory brings its own set of questions, further deepening the enigma. But beyond the theories and speculation, the legacy of the Mary Celeste is undeniable. The story of this ghost ship has seeped into popular culture. serving as inspiration for countless books, movies, and TV shows. It's become a symbol of the unknown, a testament to the mysteries that the sea holds. The Mary Celeste also serves as a reminder of the perils faced by sailors in the 19th century. The vast, unpredictable ocean, the isolation, and the ever-present danger made every voyage a potential journey into the unknown. In the end, the fate of the crew of the Mary Celeste remains shrouded in mystery. Despite exhaustive investigations and endless speculation, we may never know the truth, but perhaps that's part of the allure. After all, who doesn't love a good mystery? The Mary Celeste remains an enigma, a ghost ship sailing forever in the annals of maritime history.